Alright, we are recording. This will be the Great Hall, which is apparently the last formal level for the game. After this, I presume is a boss fight. The guide is also really weird, because, like, here are the boss fights up here, here are all the levels down here. It's like, why are these not together? Okay, so I have a crystal. Discover a gem path after earning a color gem. I need all of them, I'm guessing. Victory! Seriously? Okay. No, I'm not gonna have a 1 minute long video. I guess that's purely... you get to just have fun with it. And I actually just realized I should have written in the thing.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Why is his place on fire? Okay. I do not understand what's going on here. I really don't. And the camera is way too tight. Yeah, well, you shut up. Okay, so I'm just changing the name for this part, but it's also... I'm just gonna look at this. What the hell are you talking about? I guess this is Cortex incapacitated, but it's like... Oh! What is wrong with these developers? Apparently the blue ones that'll go horizontal... No, they also go sinusoidal, so a waveform kind of pattern. Huh. That... I needed to check, and no, it is a... Oh, yes, hit the green energy bolts to attack him. Got it. Done. Why did that not do anything? Oh, because it does just change. Where sometimes you have to throw multiple at him. It's like, okay, that's called bad design. No, I'm dead serious. That is exactly an example of bad design. Because that means it's an inconsistent behavior. And it's like, well, why? Why is the behavior inconsistent? As I've said previously, the thing about video games is they're supposed to have rules that they obey. If they're just making crap up and changing things for arbitrary reasons, then that means that they're not obeying rules. I totally spun to hit that.
Crash Bandicoot!
I mean, it is not following its own rules. And it's just... I am going to do the sequel. That is my plan, always has been, and it shall be now, even though I'm really not enjoying this. I'm like, here, let me put it like this. If I had to purchase them separately, I would not be purchasing the subsequent games. Because I have in no way had enough fun to spend additional money on this. Even if it might end up being that, you know, the sequel would be awesome. Even if it were somehow to be that, no, I would really like it if I played it. It's also, I haven't liked this. Why should I trust anything after?
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Okay, I need to see something. Okay, you can do that. I wasn't certain. And that's another one of those, why the fuck can't I do that? Why is there no railing there? In fact, why do you even have the ability to move forward and back? I mean, it's almost I want to become a game developer just to do it right. But I don't have those skills. That's not where any of my skills are.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
But it is absolutely... I'm not gonna like try to find a trainer or anything like that, but this is absolutely just give me a million lives. There is no benefit, game design or otherwise, to okay, so he doesn't actually aim those, at least on this one. He aims other times. But yeah, I mean, it's like, just shut up and give me unlimited lives here. It doesn't matter. Because I effectively had that just with the punishment of having to hear the guy say game over and wait and wait and wait before getting back in. And it's like, has this contributed to the overall gameplay experience for the player in a positive way? No, it has not. Why is it in the game then?
What have we got? Darn
The answer is, especially for something like this, there is no positive reason for it to be in the game. It does not improve the game in any measurable way. It should be cut out, though. Just... if a player wants to stop playing this specific level because it's annoying them, they have escape. And also the whole it taking multiple hits like that, it is, as I said, that is rule breaking. It's like, no, the rule is one and hit. It's not a one, then two, then three. It's like, then give him more health. I mean, this really is a, here are the rules. We're breaking all of them. Then why are you doing it? It's like, why have rules if you're not going to obey them? And also, just imagine if this camera were pulled out a little bit better so you could, see what's going on. If the arena were larger. I didn't get hit by shit. What are you talking about? It's also, I really don't know when it is I'm getting hit or not. Because the angle here, I mean, it really is a, hey, we want to make it as hard on the player as possible to know what's even going on. It just... There's so many other games that are so far superior to this. It's not even funny. And there's also, like, no reason for that to take more. Like, okay, it needs to be deflected. Why? I'm like, in some games, at least, it's like, oh, they've changed their armor or whatever, so that becomes necessary. All right, that makes sense. Nope. I thought he fired the first green one on the right first. He did not. He fires it on the left. Well, that one... Yeah, yeah. Okay, at least it ends on a gimme there. That really is not a well-designed fight. It is just... It really is the whole... We're just gonna design it to be as difficult on the player as possible, not because... Not based on the boss, but on designing everything else. It's like, that's terrible. That really is terrible. It's like a cop-out. It's almost like yeah, we can't actually develop an intimidating, a difficult boss. We're just gonna make everything else difficult. It's like, how does that make any sense? I'm just... At least I got a cop-out for one thing, which is waiting until next week before doing, before touching the second one. Because I got the book I can go back to working on, and I would like to do that the rest of the day and tomorrow, but also tomorrow is Easter. So it's like, not having to do this day works for me. Oh. Also, I'm just... Oh, yeah, that's right. I also will probably take a break after this to, like, watch something. I've been working through Stargate SG-1. Currently in Season 3, near the beginning. Yeah. I don't really know what to say. I mean, I genuinely have not gotten that much enjoyment out of this. I really have not. You know what? Hang on. Let me do that. Let me do that. I want to look up just Crash Bandicoot. I want to know more of the history of this. Sure. Give me the wiki for Crash Bandicoot 4 so I can hopefully find the others. Okay. Apparently it started in 2001. First PlayStation 2, I knew that. Okay, maybe this isn't it. I'm really guessing not. What the hell? Okay. Here we go. Started in 96, went to 2000, was PlayStation exclusive. It's... Yeah, I get that. Wow, that is a lot of text that I actually don't care about. Okay. Cortex Strikes Back has a different game design, and what it's describing there sounds more like what Spyro was. So maybe I will find that more enjoyable. But I don't know. I need more, like, can I just have a list of the games and... I mean, it's funny, because, like, this is the Crash Bandicoot, this is the wiki for the Crash Bandicoot game franchise. It doesn't list the games in order. At least not... Yeah, no, it just doesn't list them in order. Wow. This is why Wikipedia is kind of crap. Oh, no, here we go. It's over... Why would I think it's there? Like, it's small off to the side. Near the top of history, so it's like, I'll grant that, but it's like, it's over there right next to 1996 to 2000 PlayStation exclusivity. I expect everything next to that to only pertain to that. No, it's the whole thing. So, okay, Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back is the second one, so maybe it will be more enjoyable. Yeah, just under structure it says that with Cortex Strikes Back, you go to a hub world, warp room it's called, with levels divided into 5 sets. To progress, you must find and collect crystals within each of the stages, which can be played in any order, before facing the boss of each room. Yeah, that sounds exactly like what Spyro was. And that was fine. That gameplay design is fine with me. Although, I mean, technically, the gameplay design of this is as well as far as that structure. It's just the specifics. You know, the whole don't trust your feet. Kind of bullshit, so. Which makes me wonder then, and I've already closed that, I'm not looking at more of that. It makes me wonder how this one was actually received initially. Because that's a hell of a change when you think about it. It could have been that they liked this, but it didn't do that well. And so it's like, yeah, we'll do a sequel, but change it up. Make it more like this other stuff that is more successful. Or, hey, we have this idea for doing that. Yeah, that'll make it a lot... That based on what we've heard from players, word of mouth kind of stuff, we think will do better. So it will be interesting to see that. But that will be in a week for me. Well, technically also you. That doesn't... Well, that structure, though, may also make the half-hour timer more appropriate. Because if it's room by room, and each room has 5 levels in it, and you can play them in any order, then that would better work with the half-hour. Whereas with this... Why does that name Andy Nagoyan sound familiar to me? I don't know. Anyway, whereas with this, because of how linear it is, having one part per level, one video per level, kind of makes sense, especially because if one is super long. But I'm advancing with that. Whereas this, you advance from room to room, the levels serve to advance within the room. So it's like, that may actually work out well. Okay, you know what? No, I'm curious about this. Sure. Okay. Is that new? So I just got an email. Unfortunately, it is going to be thoroughly irrelevant by the time this video would come out. But a Humble Bundle with the original, well, Saints Row games and even Red Faction was saying. I mean, I already have them, but it's still, I am a little curious. The one thing unfortunate, they really... Okay, I don't remember seeing this before. but it's only got 4 days left from my perspective. You know, maybe I didn't, I just don't remember. Yeah, Red Faction 2. Red Faction 2 is not that good. Even if you have it, I wouldn't recommend playing it. Saints Row 2, that one was fine. Saints Row the Third, very fun game. Get Out of Hell, fun game. Red Faction Armageddon, Armageddon Path to War DLC. I enjoy Armageddon, I do. I can't play it on the desktop because it doesn't like the 1950X. Okay, they do have Saints Row 4. It's funny. Guerrilla, Red Faction Guerrilla is actually placed above. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, actually, I don't mind saving over that. You actually have to spend more to get Red Faction Guerrilla, which is kind of funny. And then Saints Row the Third Remastered. Well, there's also Saints Row 4, but wait, so. Huh. Well, okay, no, that is actually fair. That's fair to do. Yeah, let me get out of this and then I'll explain. Because it may seem weird, why would you have two versions of the same game in there? Saints Row the Third... that's not what I meant to do. Is a good game. And I played Saints Row the Third Remastered. It was not impressive. Like, there wasn't sufficient difference. Hang on. I'm just trying to think how best to... Really don't care for the changing rules. Can be the description for this video. Sorry, it's just I'm trying to juggle a few things in my mind. But no, Saints Row the Third Remastered really didn't add anything to Saints Row the Third, in my opinion. In theory, the graphics should have been better. They didn't really look at. I couldn't tell you how they were necessarily better. So it is a. Yeah, go ahead, play the original. If you were to have both, but it is kind of funny because including both kind of implies that, yeah, there might be a reason to play the old one. Although it might also be because it might not have. It might be that the Saints Row the Third doesn't include it in DLC, whereas the remaster does include it all. That might be what they were doing, but yeah, it's still kind of awkward. All right, well, I'm gonna stop this, and we'll be back next week for hang on, okay. I'm clearing some information out of the notes here because I don't need it anymore. But yeah, next time it will be Crash Bandicoot 2. See you then.